Well, you do so much. You must have a pretty big brain to be able to juggle as many things as you do. You're
Um,
multi. You're what we call multifaceted. You know, certain bones like the shoulder is a very complicated joint. It allows for movement in 360 degrees. You know,
right,
so
right, right.
there's a lot articulating there. I think you have a lot articulating, and you're
Nice.
able
Okay.
to juggle all these things around. It's really cool.
Well, I mean, it's. I appreciate that. I don't feel like I do a very good job at it, but thank you.
So your life has built you up to this point, right?
Right,
So
right. Yeah, we're doing something right, I guess. Right.
we're doing good things.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
changing people's lives. You really are. You're a positive light. You're a positive light to me.
Well, that's amazing. Thank you for saying that. Oh, thank you. Appreciate that. I feel that I feel the same about you and everybody. I like everybody, the chat, the mods, everybody I've met. All this whole community is pretty amazing.
Well,
They've
it's
all made me feel pretty
your
amazing. You know
gift.
what?
Your
Super.
gift. Your gift is something special, and what you can do with it. That's the amazing thing. So you have this gift, and you're sharing it. You're learning how to share it, and you're sharing it exponentially,
Finally,
mathematically, exponentially. You're sharing your gift with the world. What you do with it at this point is very critical, Mr. Scotty. You can do anything. You can move crowds of people in directions, you know, positive directions. So it's a very special thing. I hope that you are aware
that's.
of your gift and how special it is and what you can do with it.
I don't think I realize it to the fullest extent, and I think I realize it a little bit more because of what you just said. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
I mean, I'm starting to. Yeah,
We
I'm
in
starting to figure it all out.
I was in the service, and we had,
Yes.
people in charge, and depending on what your rank was in the military, you were in charge of that many people. Like a sergeant might be in charge of a few fellas. And you had a lieutenant. Now, lieutenant was in charge of then a captain in charge of more people than a colonel, and kept going up till you get to general. And I got to work with generals and stuff like that. They're just people. Generals are just people too. They put on their pants just like everybody else. But you have a bunch of people in your charge, and it's a team. It's like you're a Scotty team. It's very cool.
I appreciate that. It makes me feel a little,
You're like a general.
and I feel overwhelmed and don't know what to do. Now I'm going to overthink it. No, I appreciate that. I appreciate that, and I don't know. I, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I
So 5 years ago, had you imagined your life to be this way?
yes, yes and no. I guess it's hard to really. I mean, to be honest with you, I think I've known it since I could remember, since I could think about it. I thought I would be here and even further, but my own um, childhood trauma and then the mental health problems from that hold you back from doing things that you may otherwise be capable of. Drinking didn't help much. That held me back a lot with a lot of stuff. I mean, I was playing. I was still drinking when I was playing, but it's just a lot of I don't know. Um,
It's been a
but
That's been a struggle for me too.
yeah, 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 yeah. I will say though that I might have said that wrong, because what I do want to say though is that I feel like as I continue through this journey, I look back and I realize now, like as a child, I think I realize things, but then things get lost in the middle there. You know, when you start getting to double digit ages and you start going through puberty, and then you get young adult and you're trying to like all this stuff, you lose all this some of that special insight that you had as a child, because you lose that innocence and you lose that novelty of everything, and you just kind of get jaded and whatever, you know. And so looking back now, I can say that I always knew, but I didn't realize at the time that I always knew. I always thought about it. That's all I could think about. That's all I did. If I wasn't, it was always something about music. Always, I always got in trouble at school because I was always either singing or tapping my desk with drum beats, or writing or drawing on the desk like fonts of my name, or trying to think of names for bands. It's like constant all the time. I have these funny songs that I wrote when I was in middle school. It's funny, and
So you were born with this